Oops. Ooh. Good morning, everyone. Helen Brahms here, coming live from Sun City in Arizona. I should not be allowed around technology after having a very good shake it up session today, because today is Shake It Up Saturday. I hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling start. Me, I have already let's see, we have up, showered, dressed, walked the dog, had breakfast. I don't know what my dog is doing, but all of her legs are suddenly like this. Are you stretching, Zeph? Zeph! Up in the air. Super dog. Let's see. Yeah, so we've already done all of that. And then we got on to a, what was it? 6-minute boot camp, 6-minute webinar boot camp. And we've just finished us. It was amazing, mind-blowing. My day has already been shaken. It is like fantastic. So I am super excited about today. And what happened. And like I said, there's currently this perfect storm like swirling around me at the moment, and pieces that have been out in the distance. It's like this big jigsaw puzzle is finally coming together. And you know, I've been pulling in little bits and pieces over the way, but all of a sudden it feels like the storm is swirling around and the pieces are just like whoosh, they're just like coming in, and like I feel like I'm on the edge of something big. So I've got this software that I'm working with at the moment to evaluate it before I start talking about it, which is like amazing. Then I was on the 6-minute webinar boot camp this morning, which was amazing. And I thought if I put those two together, it's going to be like, it's going to be fireworks. It is. It really is. When these two come together, and but just the possibilities that are available with the 6-minute webinar and the clarity that it gives you, it's just like, I was going through my, I was thinking of my sales process and what it involves from start to finish for the sales process. And then I was looking at the 6-minute webinar, and I thought, well, they've got to cut out half of it, because once they get the 6-minute webinar, that's like half of the sales process done. So it was just amazing when you get focused and you get narrowed in on that when you get clear. When you get clear about what it is that you want, and what it is that you do and why you do what you do, those pieces that are swirling around you at the moment just start coming together at such a rapid rate. And if you're not ready for it, it's going to blow you out of the water. But everything I've been doing up until this point has been leading to all these pieces coming together in one go. It hasn't happened before because my mindset was not there before. This is why we do the Shake It Up Saturdays, we do the Magic Mondays, we have the Tune Up Tuesdays with the tweaks and the changes and everything else. This is why we do these theme days and talk about them, because in order to be ready for what is coming, you need to be in the right mindset for it. And Shake It Up Saturdays just shakes everything up a little bit, allows you, opens up that creativity channel for you, helps you to get out there and look at different possibilities, because you may just say, oh, this is where I need to go, and you've got the blinders on, and you are so focused on everything because you can't see anything because of these blinders that are on, and there's like opportunity after opportunity after opportunity that's all out here, but you can't see it because you're single mind focused on this thing. But if you have something that shakes it up and removes those blinders, and all of a sudden you look around and go, whoo, I could go do this, I could go do that. It's just like amazing. It really is. Yeah, I'm on fire right now. I was thinking about going and taking a nap since I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And if you're wondering someone's going to ask me about this. So I currently have a diffuser going right now, which is what's smoking in front of me. I don't smoke, but I will diffuse. And I have oils in there at the moment, so I love my essential oils. But yeah, so everything's starting to come together, and I'm super excited about it. And it hasn't come together this way before, and I haven't felt this way before because I wasn't mentally prepared for it. So now that I feel more mentally prepared, in fact, I'm not even sure if I am mentally prepared for it, but I am going to claim that I am mentally prepared. I am mentally prepared for what is coming. I'm going to have to make up another sheet of I am statements, because I have 16 above my bed already. I've got a cabinet that goes above the bed, and on there I've got 16 I am statements. I mean, The last couple of nights I've added another couple I ams, and now I just added an I am mentally prepared for what's coming. Although I can put it in a different way, I think. I'll work on the wording on that one. But I can probably come up with some of the I am statements too that I need to be saying as well. But anyway, it's been a super fantastic Sparkling Shake It Up Saturday so far. It is going to be incredible. I have homework to do before next Friday, so that's going to get trounced out this weekend. And again, I wanted to say thank you. Huge. I haven't looked at Facebook yet this morning. Have I or haven't I? I can't remember. Maybe I did get on earlier while I was eating breakfast. I don't remember if I've been on Facebook yet today or not. How bad's that? It's been such an awesome morning. But I do want to give a huge shout out to everybody who yesterday called me, sent me text messages, Facebook messages, left the comments on the post I did yesterday about Brad's passing 4 years ago. I just want to say a huge thank you for helping me get through yesterday. Reading your comments, yes, some of them made me laugh. Reading comments and talking to people. Yes, there were laughter. Yes, there was sparkles of love. What the hell do I call tears? Sparkles of love. So there were sparkles of love flowing. There was a lot of laughter yesterday. And for those of you that shared memories with me about Brad, I truly appreciate those. And I'm actually going to be, especially those that sent you to me by text message or Facebook Messenger, I am definitely going to be copying and pasting those into a book that I'm going to pull together memories from people about Brad, and I'm going to have that for get that together for his grandchildren. I don't know when it will be done or anything else, but if you were a friend of Brad's growing up, and you would like to share some of the stories that you had about him, I would greatly appreciate. Just reach out and contact me through Facebook Messenger. Text me if you've got my cell phone number. If not, Facebook Messenger me anyway. And share those stories with me. I would love to get as many stories as I can about Brad and his life, and have them put into this book that I will make for future generations. So I'm super excited about that project that just fell on my plate like just now as I was talking to you. See how creativity works when you've been shaken up and the creativity channels have been opened. I'm just like, whoo, this is like, whew. I have energy zipping through me right now. I really don't. It's only 88 degrees outside, so if you may get another walk in a moment. As soon as I get off this, I'll go. You might go for it because it's now getting down to the cooler temperatures. Yay! Sorry, I'm all over the place. This is what happens when I shake up my day first, then I come on here and talk to you guys. Rather than, hey, I've got a great day coming up. It's going to get shaken up doing this, that, and the other thing, and then I go do my shake it up day, and then I come back and talk to you in the evening when I've calmed down a little bit. Sorry, you guys are just getting full load right now. Tell your story question. I have to tell you, I absolutely love these. I found I found these on, what's the name of that site? Oh, Amazon. Sorry. And these are called Table Topics. And there's different ones in the series. So these are questions to start great conversations. The idea, and it comes in this really gorgeous acrylic container. So you can have it sitting on the table like this, and as you start asking the questions, we did that question last night, it goes into this side. So your idea is to take one side, or however you want to use it, or you just do. And so what I've done is I've put a Post-it on the one that I'm using. That's where my break point is. So Post-its have really good uses. But these have questions, all sorts of questions. And I was looking at these and I thought I could use these for tell your story questions of the day. I thought that is so cool, but I may end up using them as a different way. But this morning's one I happened to flip through. There was, what was your grandmother's signature dish? And I was trying to think, what was my grandmother's signature dish? And I know her and I, whenever we were there, most of the time that I was there, I would be baking cookies with her. We call them biscuits in New Zealand. You guys call them cookies. And I thought, that's a really cool. And she taught me how to crack 2 eggs at once. To take 2 eggs, one in each hand, crack them, split the shell open, and let the egg shells fall in there. And I got to the point where I can still do it to this day without getting shell into the eggs. I'm very proud of myself. I can still even though it's been a while since I've cracked 2 eggs together, but I can still do it without getting shell in there. So good lesson to learn. But these little cards, things like, which language would you like to speak fluently? Are you mentally or physically tougher? What's the most fun party you've ever attended? Who would you like to trade places with for a month, for 1 month? Is science or art more essential to humanity? That would be a good discussion to have. Is it more important to be book smart or street smart? Which is more important, the respect of your children or your parents? Would you choose to be the worst player on a winning team or the best player on a losing team? Things to incite discussions around the table. If you owned a boat, what name would you choose for it? Sparkles. That was easy. What's the hardest thing you've ever done? The last 4 years? Surviving after a spouse passes? But on here, if you want to know something, hang on, I'm going to put those over there so I can get this card out that's at the bottom here. Okay, so the card that's at the bottom, which is this label one here, the other topics that you can get include, the other additions include family, family gathering, happiness, past, present, future. Ooh, that would be a good one. Best things ever, dinner party. Ooh, that would be interesting. Have a dinner party with it. Yes. And then there's table topics to go editions, which include celebrate, road trip. Oh, I'd have to have somebody to read those to me on a road trip because that would be really good. See, this is where it's when I'm driving and on road trips where I don't have anybody to drive or to talk with one except for a dog that, and the dog doesn't talk back. So how are you supposed to have a discussion with the dog? And let's see, there was celebrate, road trip, kids, and travel are the to-go ones. So these are really cool. They're called table topics, and this is the original one. And what I'll do is I will put, when I get off this, is I will go and put the link for this one in the comments below. So if you want to check them out, you can. But, you know, like I said, nice little acrylic thing. If I had a table set up permanently for dinner time, set up permanently anyway, I would have these sitting in the middle of the table with this one next to it. So you could take the, I'm not going to be able to do this if I can do this one-handed. So I could take, like, I've used this card, which is, what is your grandmother's favorite signature dish? And I would put it into this side. So we can move the cards across so that you would know where you were and you weren't repeating questions or something like that. But it comes in this, nice little acrylic dish, tabletops. So that was my little thing, and that's where I got my question today from. What was your grandmother's signature dish? So I just knew her for, although she did really good roasts as well. She was really good. But then my grandmother was a chef in the Women's Auxiliary Air Force too. So she was pretty amazing, whatever she cooked. I don't think I had anything at her place that I didn't like. So anyway, I'm out of here. I got some work to go do. I'm going to go have some lunch now. Go maybe take the DOG for a midday WALK. Since the midday time, the temperatures at lunchtime are now cooling off. And we get into that time of the year. I mean, our highs this week are going to be, actually tomorrow I think we're actually in the 80s. But our overnight temperatures are low 70s to high 60s. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that because it means that at night I only have, in fact, this whole week, I've only had one AC unit running at night. Had to have a couple running through the day to help keep the temperatures down inside. But I'm now getting to the point where I'm only going to need one AC on during the day. So if the temperature, as the temperatures start to drop, and then I'll get to the point where I don't need any ACs on at all for a short period of time before we have to start putting them back on again. But anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic Sparkling Shake It Up Saturday. Let us know what you're doing to shake up your day. Let us know in the comments below what your grandmother's favorite signature dish was or is, if she's still around. And if you never knew your grandmother and she never cooked you a meal with a signature dish, does your mother or your father have a signature dish that they're known for? Brad's signature dish was standing at the grill cooking me steaks and tri-tips. That was his signature dish. So, and as for me, I don't have a signature dish. I really don't think I do. I just enjoy making things in the kitchen. I like being in the kitchen. But anyway, I'm out of here. I gotta go have another. I'm gonna go get rid of some of this energy. So the dog's about to go for a WA champagne and take it to the park. Did I say that out loud? Sorry, she's not paying attention. We're good. You're going to turn that off. You're getting a little. There you go. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling Shake It Up Saturday, and we'll catch you guys back here around 6 p.m. this evening for part 2. Hej, Gonera!